right, quick little break, and we're back. And as promised, the NEOFights North Ontario Leagues of Ontario, awesome, against Queen City Rollergirls, Queen's Courts from Buffalo, New York. Very, very exciting. I have not seen these guys play yet today, but in time, I'm very excited to see how Queen City, or Queen Court, does today. They traveled quite a bit away. And of course, NEOFights, very exciting to see so many different leagues come together to create North Ontario. That's NEOFights. Again, Fresh and Furious taking off. This is game number 14 today, inside the bubble. It is 2:20 approximately. Next game, you will be seeing the Crows up against Crow City up against Divas. Very, very exciting. Deadly Viper Assassinations, right? Very exciting. I love it. I love what that stands for. It's awesome. Yes, Deadly Viper Assassination Squad up against Crow City. That will be the next game. Doing some last minute stretches. We're doing some gear check. Can't wait to get this started. Rydell has been an amazing sponsor for Fresh and Furious in total. Very exciting to have them here. Thank you so much to Rydell and Mill Street, of course, as keeping the Reeve Arena well hydrated. It's very hot in there, so I can imagine it's very much needed over there. In particular, over here in the bubble, I've heard so many people come up to me and say, this has been an amazing spot. Like, there's so much energy in here. So many people are very, very excited. And just the crowd is happy. And there's a lot of people who are not just players, sitting down on the ground watching some good old-fashioned roller derby. All right, so it looks like the winner of this game moves on to game 20 at 5 p.m. They will be up against the next game's loser. So that means the loser of this game is going to be kicked out of the rest of the tournament. They are going to be gone from Fresh and Furious 2013. So a lot of pressure on the line for NEOFights and, of course, Queen City. Looks like the NEOFights jammer is stuck in the back, number 96, trying her hardest to fight her way to the front. No avail. Queen City 4-4. White is the lead jammer. That is G.O. Up against number 96, which is Rebels Advocate for the NEOFights. All right, we're going to keep this rolling along. Very exciting as they take the line, 5 seconds, and they are released. Nice. Neo is in the lead. Number 911, Cinderella, is the lead jammer for the NEOFights. Number 180 is trying to make her way through the pack. That is Loas Lane. Loas Lane is coming around for her scoring pass now. Nice. NEOFights picking up 4 points and calls it off on one skate, just leisurely making it through the pack. Cinderella doing a great job. And it looks like we have G.O. back on the line for Queen's Court, number 424. She did an impressive job breaking through the pack. Let's see what else she can do. That's a mighty big black wall to make her way through. She's stuck behind one. Oh, she makes it through. She is the lead jammer. She is up against number 17, looks like, or 77, who is the captain of the NEOFights. That is Booty Boop. Gio calling it off just as she passes that last one, picking up her, only 3 points. She did not make it all the way past her hips. Good job, Gio. Better luck next time. We have 2 queens in the penalty box. And Gio is back on the line. Just barely making it back. Oh, nice. NEOFights are in the lead. Number 73, Nellie McStung, is the lead jammer for NEOFights. She's coming up against that back wall, sneaking out. She leisurely calls it off. Gio was nowhere near in sight, but better safe than sorry. Queen's Court starting to sweat with only 5 points. NEOFights picking up 13 points so far, 16 minutes. She is amped and ready to go, trying to make her way through the pack. Finally seeing a bubble, number 96 for the NEOFights. She is the lead jammer. That's Rivals Advocate. Oh, and it looks like she's in a power jam. Nice. First power jam of the game. She's amped, ready to go. And because she forced her out with a forearm, she is going to be joining her jammer in the box. 96 coming up. Rebels trying to make her way past that front white wall. There's no pack. She has to be let through. Nicely done. Looks like the NEOFights know exactly what to do, how to control the pack as best they can. Coming in on the inside, getting sandwiched every 3 seconds. Finally, her blockers making her a window. She picks up another 5 points. There's only 2 queens in the pack right now. The rest of them are taking a timeout, and it looks like just in time. She called it off just in time. The Queen's jammer just stood up, and it looks like we're gonna have a quick little timeout for Queen's Court of New York City. NEOFights taking the lead with 28 points to 5, doing an amazing job. Thank you so much to our Boutcast sponsors. We have Rumbling Rage Derby Shop, your one-stop shop for everything you need roller derby, all in one store. Check them out online, rumblingRageDerbyShop.com. Or why not head over to Monster Muffin? You gotta look sparkly and fancy out there on the track. Unleash your inner monster on the track in Monster Muffin derby wear. From street to track, we've got you covered. Outfitting teams with uniforms around the world. Check out all the excitement at monstermuffin.com. And we're back. Looks like they were a little too anxious. That was just the end of the timeout whistle. And they got a little confused. There we go, 5 more seconds. Here we go. NSO's learning just as the players are. Good job, everybody out there. NEOFights coming up on the lead. Yes, the NEOFights are the lead jammer, but it looks like it's a close call. She's gonna call it off. She barely knew that she was the lead. Go was laughing the entire way back to her line. That was an intense line. That was very well done. All right, Fresh and Furious 2013. Queen's Court trying to make her way through on the outside line. She's up against that amazing blocker, number 96. Devil's Advocate, she's an amazing jammer and doing a great job as a blocker. Looks like we have number 17 on the line as a lead jammer. She is Booty Vicious, doing an awesome job. She is the lead, trying to make her way through that front of the pack. There she goes, doing it, picking up 5 points. She has lapped the Queen City Jammer, who's actually sitting in the penalty box. It's the power jam for the NEOFights. Here she comes, coming up again. Stumbling through just a little bit. It's a tight pack there. Let's see what are the NEOFights gonna do. They're holding the front of the line as best they can. Yep, there she goes. NEOFights pulling apart the Queen City ladies as much as they can. Just enough to make a window for Booty Vicious to make her way through. And I can see from the penalty box, Queen's Court Jammer is standing. NEOFights Jammer doesn't even look phased by it. She is amped, she is ready to go. She's going, sneaking through the inside line, number 13, or sorry, 73, Nellie McStung. Making her way around, it looks like number 180, 10 ass lane, or low ass lane, sorry, has made her way back onto the track as well. Trying to fight her way through the track. She's gonna get sent back to the penalty box for cutting the track. She cut the inside line, just barely, but she did it. Nice, another power jam going to number 73, Nellie McStung. Picking up 5 more points. Nellie's looking around, seeing, hey ladies, make a window. Come on, help me out. There she goes, trying to make her way through. There we go, the rest of the NEOFights helping her way. Yes, nice little twirl at the end there. She's up, she's good, and she's powering her way around the track yet again. 58 points is your current score for the NEOFights. Queen's Courts are still sitting at 5 points. It's 10.5 minutes left in the game. She's calling it off after picking up her last 5th point there. That was a good pass for Nellie McStung. She did awesome. 63 points for NEOFights. Queen's Court sitting at 5. Just under 10 minutes left. And on a power jam, NEOFights making her way through, number 96, Rebels Advocate. She was doing an awesome job as a blocker earlier. She has been also doing a wicked job as a jammer. She is being joined yet again by Lois Lane. The Queen's Court's trying to make some points happen, but nada, none of it. At least they are finally out of the penalty box. They can actually try to get some points. Maybe they're gonna put, yep, they're gonna go back on the line for Queen's Court. Jammers standing pretty much on the opposite lines, trying to see, who can I grab to make my way through the pack. Oh, nice. Go is finally in the lead. She is the lead jammer. Number 10 for the NEOFights is still sitting. Tenacious T. She has not made it through the pack yet. She is still on her first initial pass. She's doing a good job. There we go. She can pick up some points now. Go, picking up a couple more points. There we go. 4 points for the Queen's Courts. Nice, and she's calling it off. Bringing their score up to 9 against 66 for the NEOFights.
Please go and visit the FreshMeat photo booth at the upper level of the Reeve Arena. Rollergirls are proud to support Canada's Gifts and Gold Patent Caregiving Program. A $2 donation to the FreshMeat photo booth.
I just want to say thank you so much to GTAR for putting on Fresh and Furious 2013. This year it's pretty awesome. Not gonna lie, looks like we have the captain back on the line for the NEOFights. She's trying to make her way through the pack. Finally. Is she too late? Just a little bit. Number 410 taking her first time. Commando going up. See what she can do for Queen's Court. She's coming up on the outside line. Huge hit from Rebels Advocate. Rebels fighting her way back to the back. Oh, nice. She's just playing along, laughing away. The confusion that Rebels Advocate inspired made her call it off. Commando did great for her first time as jammer in this bout. She picked up quite a few points, 12 to 70. There we go, we're off yet again. Oh, being forced around, pushed around, she's good. 9-11 is in the lead for the NEOFights. That's Cinderella. She is being followed closely. Wow, and forced down by Incinerator. Amazing job for her first time taking the line for Queen's Court as well. Incinerator, you done good for your first time. Done good. They're sending Go back out there on the line. One of their favorite jammers, I'm guessing. She's done a good job as well. 16 to 70 with 5.5 minutes remaining. Oh, and it looks like for the first time, it's a power jam for Queen's Court. Rebels Advocate is going to be spending a minute in the penalty box thinking about what she did. That forearm, got to keep that tight into your body. Jesus, that was for you if you're watching. Go is frustrated, so she's going to call it off. She picks up 3 points on that power jam. Good job going out to Go. 4.5 minutes remaining. We are going to have a team timeout for the NEOFights, I believe. So, again, the winner of Game 14, this game right here, will be going on to play in Game 20 at 5 o'clock. We will see who that is very soon. We have about 4.5 minutes left. It is 70-24. NEOFights are in the lead, but they are sweating a little bit. We have seen quite a few teams come up, prove their worth by coming out on top, even though at the last second they were not in the lead. Some intense games going on. I love it. Of course I do. We can also thank some Boutcast sponsors. 1234 Skate Company. You can get advice, training, and equipment, everything at 1234 Skate Company. They get you rolling. Visit 1234skateco.com. And of course, Rydell and Mill Street are also huge sponsors for Fresh and Furious 2013. Looks like that's the end of that official timeout. And they're off once again. Nice. Queen City is in the lead. That is Incinerator. She gave out a couple extremely hard hits in her last time as jammer, forcing jammers out and falling over like no tomorrow. She do it again. She's doing it, picking up 5 more points. And I see the jammer for NEOFights, that's Rebels Advocate, is standing. She's coming onto the track to join Incinerator. Coming up and behind. Oh, big hit to the inside. Oh, looked a little painful. There we go. She's made it through. Next time she comes around, she can pick up a couple points. That is if Incinerator doesn't call it off first. Yep, there she goes. She calls it off. We've got 2 queens sitting in the penalty box, 1 NEOFighter in the box as well. Track advantage, NEOFights. We've got the captain back on the line for NEOFights. That is Cinderella. She's going up against Go. There we go, coming up on the outside. Sorry, that's not Cinderella. Whoops. Number 77 is Booty Boop. Coming around, lead jammer. She's gonna score a couple points. Nice, on the outside line. She done good. Goes smiling. She did not quite even make it. Better luck next time, Go. 2.5 minutes left. NEOFights sitting at 74, Queen's Court 34.
Just under 2 minutes remaining. Sees Queen's Court with 34 points. NEOFights with 74 points.
Coming on the inside, number 10 for the NEOFights is Tenacious T. She is the lead jammer. Red Bull Advocate is being sent off to the penalty box. Doesn't look like there's much space for her, so she's probably gonna, yep, she's gonna get waved back onto the track to help out her friend, number 73, who's also been doing an awesome job. Nellie McStung as a jammer and blocker. Oh, and it looks like we have Tenacious D. You are having a power jam. Nicely done, picking up 5 points on that pass. She's got 2 blockers to help her out. One blocker is being sent back onto the track. That's her pivot. This is the last minute, 50 seconds left on the clock. Tenacious T smiling as she's getting knocked off. She was confused because there was a penalty doled out at the exact same second. She's going to call it off as she gets hit to the inside line. Queen's Court may not have won this game. 21 seconds left. Looks like NEOFights are calling a timeout. See if they can bring some more pain. 89-34. NEOFights, Fresh and Furious, 2013. The crowd's getting amped. Next game, I see Crow City. They're going to be taking on the Divas. I saw Rainbow fight screaming her face off. The Divas. So I think it's pretty safe to say where her allegiance lays a little bit. We did see Crow City take on the Power Dames earlier. They did an amazing job. They have 7 players, and that's not a lot of recycling. They were playing 20 minutes straight pretty much all by themselves. Impressive. Good job to Crow City. Can't wait to see what happens next. Team captain back out on the line. Booty Boop in this power jam, making her way through the center. She is quickly joined by the other jammer, number 413, Smackionassus. She's having some time making her way through the pack for her first pass as well. There we go. Booty's trying to make her way through. Yep, being pushed to the inside line only made her escape faster. Nicely done. Oh no, Smackionassus taking yet another minute in the penalty box. This is the end of the game. Booty Boop is laughing the entire time she's making her way around. Final jam on a power jam. She's laughing, picking up 5 more points. She's finally broken the century mark. We are sitting at 109-34. She's just gonna play with the clock. There's 45 seconds left. There she goes, picking up another 5 points. Oh, 4 points so far. She gets smashed into the inside. The last second. Here she goes one more time. Same blocker, smashing her away to the outside. "13 seconds remaining, and she's just gonna play out the clock. She's made her 110 points. And she picks up 5 more points. Good job, NEOFights. Moving on. Game 20 at 5 p.m. in the bubble. We will see Is she going to be up against Crow City, or is she going to be up against the Divas? Time will tell. Very exciting. Congratulations to NEOFights. 7 different North Ontario leagues coming together to make this amazing power team. They did an awesome job. They should be extremely proud of their job, of their efforts. Good job, ladies. Queen's Court, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to head back to Buffalo with your head hanging low just a little bit. You have been kicked out 34 to 114. Again, my name is Rod Crasher. Don't go anywhere. Don't go. Don't. Crow City is taking on the Divas. Should be a good game.